Hello everyone, welcome back to Realize One. Today we're discussing loneliness and how you can begin to look at it and deal with it through meditation. And at the end of the video, stick around because at the end of the video I'm going to give you a meditation technique that you can use to overcome loneliness, anxiety, stress, all the negative patterns and emotions that we go through. So stick around to the end to get that meditation technique. But before I start this video, let me mention our online community, Realized Ones, which we recently started. And by the time this video is up, our 90-day meditation challenge will be available on there, plus a bunch of other courses as well. New ones coming every other month. The next one is coming this month about limiting beliefs. But if you wish to overcome stress and anxiety, and if you wish to overcome loneliness and all these negative emotion patterns, if you feel lost and disconnected from life, join us for 7 days for free. Try it out. If you notice a difference, stick with us. If not, you don't get charged, nothing, don't worry. You can cancel and it's no problem. All right. But again, if you want to change your life to meditation, I can really help you do that. Check the links below and join us if you fancy. But anyways, back to today's video, which is loneliness and how we can begin to overcome it. So first of all, understanding what is loneliness really? Loneliness is a wall that we put up around ourselves intentionally because we think we're this body, because we think we're an individual, and that's all we'll ever be. Loneliness arises. So it's like putting up a wall around yourself that keeps life from getting in. It keeps joy, it keeps freedom, it keeps connection from getting in because you think you're alone in this world, but you're not alone in this world. And I'm going to describe how you can have that experience for yourself, so stick with me. And the gateway out of loneliness permanently, not just for a moment, but permanently, is the heart. And so by connecting with the heart and by spending time in meditation, by focusing your eyes between your eyebrows, you begin to work with your third eye or your pineal gland, which will then connect you with the cosmos. But if you're not doing that, you stay in this bubble alone. You stay floating in what you feel like is alone, but really that's just illusion. I'm going to give you another way to think about it. So another way to think about it that I've discussed a few times before is that this universe is its own little bubble of light that is being projected out from a source. Now this source is projecting light, and that light has created this universe. And in that universe, we have been given form. We have been given an individual experience form. So here we are in this universe, and we're having our individual experience. But because we're only looking out through our five senses, and that's all that we've ever known, we think that we're alone. We think that we're these bodies, but we're not these bodies. We're much, much, much more than that. And actually, there's no difference than us and the air we breathe. And I know this all sounds very abstract right now, but just bear with me. So here we are, as an individual, in each little bubble of our own. And now, if one of these balls is having a feeling of loneliness, they're having a feeling of separation from the all. But that's not reality. It's just a mental idea that's held together with a belief and emotion. But if we can begin to undo this ball by accessing the heart, then we realize that we are this entire universe and more. We are connected all the time. And again, I understand that this sounds like a bunch of woo-woo whatever, but just stick with me because I'll share a technique that you can use to experience that yourself. And a lot of the times when we feel connected with another, it's because we're able to open ourselves. So a lot of the times when we're able to connect with others, whether it's a relationship, a romantic relationship, friendship, family, whatever, we're able to open up and break down the barriers of our individuality and connect from our hearts. And so we give ourselves the opportunity to connect from the heart, and so we don't feel alone. We feel connected to at least one person, if not more. But if we turn our attention from out to in, if we turn our attention from strictly moving through the five senses to moving into our heart through practice, through patience, then we'll see, by turning our attention back in on itself, that we are no different than the universe that we are living within. And matter of fact, We are no different than the light that is being projected to create this universe. And in fact, we're no different than the source itself that is projecting this entire universe into creation, into reality, into existence. And so the idea of being lonely is just that. It's an idea that we're self-imposing on ourselves because we think we're this body. We think we're a little individual here alone. But no, you can have the experience. You can know for yourself that you are no different. So here you are in this universe, sitting here thinking you're alone. But with time, with patience, with practice, you can realize that you are absolutely connected from the core of your being. Every other particle of this existence, the center of every atom is connected. And I don't think science can back that up right now. Maybe they can. Hopefully they can. But you can know it for yourself. You don't have to wait for a scientist to tell you. You don't have to wait for Andrew Huberman or one of these other chaps to tell you. You can know right now through just attention, through practice. And so one way, so this is the technique you can use, one way you can do that and learn that and experience that is by closing your eyes, focusing your eyes between your eyebrows, breathing in and out through your nose only, and dropping your awareness into your heart. I'll say that one more time. Close your eyes, focus your eyes between your eyebrows, breathe in and out through your nose only. Drop your awareness into your heart and just notice. Just pay attention, because you might begin to notice that there is an ease, there is a peace, there is a knowing that everything is okay. Everything is absolutely okay. And as soon as that feeling begins to arise, the idea of being alone cannot arise with you anymore. You will never feel disconnected anymore. And even if you do for a split second or for an entire day, you can sit back on your meditation cushion, rest, settle back, and connect. And then you're connected. And that's why I draw, in many of my videos you might have seen before if you've watched any of my videos before, that I always draw, I always draw people like this. Because their heart is active, their heart is alive, they're paying attention to their heart. They're connecting with their third eye, they're developing it, which is then allowing this door to open, which we call the crown chakra, which connects you with the rest of this existence. Again, I know this is all very abstract and requires a certain amount of belief, but by closing your eyes for 15 minutes every single day, focusing your eyes between your eyebrows, breathing in and out through your nose only, dropping awareness into your heart, you can begin to have this experience yourself, and you can know what it's like to be one. And as soon as you know what that's like, loneliness will never touch you. It's the same way this light above me shines down. Each beam of light is not trying to claim its individuality. It's just shining. And so is your life shining through this platform that we call the body. But because this body is so magnificent, you have the capabilities to think for yourself and feel for yourself. And so if you're not conscious, you're going to make them very negative emotions. You're going to feel negativity. You're going to create belief structures that keep you separate from existence. And that smile turns into a frown or whatever that thing is. But really, when we're not conscious of how we're using this body, when we're not conscious that we're not the body, we're here for a short time, then feelings of loneliness arise. And that's really what it comes down to. But I hope this video has given you some sort of insight into the fact that loneliness is just here. It's not here. It's not here. But if you can touch here by just spending some time in silence, you'll begin to see that you're actually fully connected at all times. And you have a never-ending supply of ease, of joy, of peace, of knowing that it's okay. Everything is actually okay. And beyond that, it's actually bloody brilliant. So if you're struggling with loneliness, if you're living in a big city, if you live alone, if you want that partner, if you just think that someone else, that connection needs to be in your life, otherwise you'll never be happy, connect with yourself first. Turn your attention from out to in. Recognize that I am not these five senses that are craving affection. I am something far deeper than that. Open up to yourself, not the other, and you might begin to see that there is no difference between you and the universe. There is no difference between you and the light. There is no difference between you and the source from which we all have come. And it doesn't require belief. It just requires practice, and you'll have that experience yourself. And then you'll never be lonely again. So if this helped, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if it makes any sense. If it doesn't, if it's too abstract, or if you can actually apply it to your own life. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Subscribe, like I said, if you haven't already. Check out the links below, and I'll see you in the next video.